Good morning, sunshine. I hope that this finds you well rested. I hope you're having an easy morning. I hope that there's no chaos. I hope that you are enjoying your morning drink, maybe having some nosh. This is your daily insight on life and love for December 24th, 2020, also being timeless. So if you're catching this at any point in time, this could have some sort of relevance to your life. It's general collective. Don't force it to fit. If it does not fit, you can either let it fall away or ask questions about booking your own session. I have a holiday sale. I know I've been saying it. I'm going to say something in the beginning of every video. What are you doing? So the holiday sale, it includes all of my services. Go ahead and reach out, ask questions about what might be right for you. And say hello. At least say hello. Let me know where you are in the world. I love talking with every single one of you. It's been crazy. Awesome. Crazy awesome. We're kicking this off with Rider Waite. I'm already liking this reading. You don't need anybody. There's not a soul on the planet that you need. They're awesome additives, but you don't need them. And I have this sneaking suspicion that you have zero qualms with cutting people left and right, figuratively, not literally. And I mean the sense cutting out of your life. Massive commitments coming into play. It's all for your choosing. Lots of healing energies that are coming in though. I feel like these choices aren't necessarily about life changing. I feel like it's more geared towards the people who are coming in. Who are you vibing with? There's a lot of alignment coming into play as far as people go. And what's striking about this one is the fact that you don't need anybody, and that I think that you're really owning that independence. It's not off-putting. I think that there's a certain exhaustion about you, though, in this whole maintaining your empressness. I don't care what the gender is. The empressness, she's creative, she's young at heart, she's very fertile with her ideas. Again, I don't care about gender. But, you know, she's trying to claim this life for herself. She's massively independent. She has stars above her head. The stars are her crown, really. And look what's going on all around her. It's very grounded energy. She knows what she's about. You know what you're about. So I see the exhaustion, but I feel like it's not anything that's subduing you anymore. Karmic debts paid off. You're balanced. You are in the receiving mode. You have this great flow going on. This is all about flow that's going on in this life. I actually want to look into the exhaustion, though. What needs to be laid to rest, even? Come on, spirit, out with it. I'm not going to take the death card in reverse. It's sticking out to me, but you know me. If you've been here for more than 5 minutes, I tend to be kind of finicky and stubborn. If you ever spoke to me in person, it's that. All right, what is up? Give me clarity on strength in reverse. Okay. All right. That kind of flew. All right. And I want the bottom card too. The Hierophant came out again. Then we have the Queen of Swords. Lots of feminine energy. That's very emotional energy. But what I'm seeing in this current moment with the Queen of Swords next to the Hierophant is her not being ruled by her emotions, thinking long term about what their needs and what their vision is. I'm actually going to go to the archetype cards next from the mini reads. And you want to know, it's probably going to be different because that was isolated for something else. This is going in the reading, so we'll see. But huge commitment. If they have to be sure of themselves. So this could be a few things. First off, some of you are coming into union with somebody very special in your life. Could be soulmate energy, kindred spirit. I love that one. And it could be twin flame. It could be any of those. It doesn't matter. But what's coming in is long-standing commitment that you absolutely have to be sure about. And that's fine and dandy. So if it's not love related, because it doesn't have to be, this is really about support. And this is something that it has to kind of bring up shedding the old identity, the old support, and avoiding that disaster again. Because if you don't acknowledge what has changed so much about you, there's going to be this hesitance that you could be potentially repeating it. That's where we start to get into our own way. We don't need to do that. So, my dearest, know that first off, oh, we have 2 10s. Okay, look. It's a lot of change after this complete dead end. A lot has changed after the light on the horizon. I'm not seeing this as a burden. I'm seeing it more as a windfall of energy, because you're seeing your break finally happen. That has been magnificent. So how is this clarification for the Strength card in reverse? Let me itch my nose for a second. Do I want to say it's taking all that weight off of, whatever that burden was? I could be a little bit trite in saying that, sure. So, that baggage that you're unloading right now because you're realizing all your carting around was rocks, that was heavy. It took a lot to get those rocks up that hill. And I feel like you were duped into carrying them too. There was no way you were going to carry that knowing what it was. It wasn't a diamond, was it? And that's okay. You're never going to be taken advantage like that again. You won't be duped like that again. But you actually have to discover that for yourself. All right, my dearest, that's the clarification. The clarification is you can finally let down your guard. Isn't it awesome not being in fight or flight or high strung or on high alert for years on end anymore? Isn't that great? I know, I'm a fan of it. I liked that page on Facebook. Being off a high alert. It's a great page. All right. It's one of those nights. Gonna have a lot of cards. Okay, so we have the guide, the priest, the Nina, the Pinta, the Santa Maria, the Fool, the child orphan, destroyer in reverse, visionary, companion in reverse, and warrior. So I'm kind of remembering what I was talking about. It's kind of feels like a faded dream when I'm talking about this from the mini reads. No, I'm not tired. This was a deep-seated commitment. And I know that you have felt very alone, and for a lot of this journey, very misunderstood or deliberately misunderstood. Very lonesome and agonizing, painful at times. And I know that there's a lot that you clung on to, not wanting this to fall apart. It didn't kill you, which is great. I know that part of you feels like it has died off, but trust me, what's growing in place is not only the innocence of what you feel has died off, but it's also the empowerment that goes along with it, so this won't feel so fragile. You never lost your vision in this life. You lost a lot of people. You lost a lot of potentially materialistic stuff. All of that sense of loss, it hurts. There's no way around it. I bet that part of you regrets saying yes to this journey, but I also know that you wouldn't change it for the world, and you just hate everything that it took to get you here, because, oh my God, was that a lot? It made you a warrior. It really did. You are a warrior. You are a pillar of strength. You are unbreakable. There is so much about your personality that has been shattered. but you took every single one of those pieces and you built yourself up again. So if nothing else, know that somebody is very proud of you. You have a lot to be proud of. All right, my dearest. So now what? Yeah, I'm not feeling these for this. They're in the mini read. I'm just not feeling them for this right now. So I'm going to shuffle them back in. Oh, man. So life changes. Yes. Where are they? Yep, there they are. What do we got for life changes? What do you have to look forward to aside from your amazement? Hobbies? Okay. What about it? Retirement? You get to relax a little bit. You get to free up some of that anxious-ridden time where you spent it dwelling or in complete fear. You're going to have that time freed up. You get to schedule something in that place that is going to be a lot more relaxing for you. Like picking up a new hobby, maybe painting. Let's see. A new exercise program. Yeah, you have to have something new. No longer feels like there's doom. You're getting your dance back, baby. It's like you have a whole new life. Look at this. I have a lot. This is a night of a lot of cards. What are you going to do? Well, not a night, a day. You're watching this during the day. Look at this. So what I'm seeing here. All right, the freeing up of hobbies, the new exercise program, aging gracefully when fall, self-employment, motivation, new career. Let's see. There's no longer this unbearable sense of doom. It feels like you can finally start to see the light on the horizon. I know I talked about this earlier in the reading. The light on the horizon coming up again. You gotta do yourself in this life. Not do you in, clearly. You gotta be your own boss in this. You got to assert yourself in such a way. You have had so much breakdown in your life, change, shatter, loss. Now it's time for you to be the boss because you know exactly what your power is and you know that nothing can be taken away from you. You know what your strength is. So the new career is, how are you going to take this new life of yours? What are you going to do with it? What does this give you the power to do? Does it give you the power to open up to new people? Does it give you the power to be vulnerable? That I trust me, I understand. It must be the most off-putting thing to even think about that at times, being vulnerable. You'll get to a point in security with your people that are coming in to where it won't even be a question. You'll have that safety. I think that that's beautiful. The aging gracefully. This new start has definitely added longevity to your life. It's added flavor to your years. It's been something that has really, it's been a huge divine gift is what I'm getting. I want to shuffle these back in and get more on the life changes that are coming in. So it really, that's how it goes? Okay. Whatever. All right. Where are we going to take this? I want more life changes, Spirit. Memories. Great. What about them? All right. Okay. Yeah, you're leaving your past behind, but it doesn't mean you're going to stay silent about it. And I think that that is a nightmare for some people in your life because you're about to put them on blast. You are about to chime in with your truth. The truth, no matter how hard you try to hide it, deny it, no matter how long it's been hidden, it will always come to the surface. The truth will always reveal itself. Any skeletons in their closet, oh yeah, you best believe they're going to come out. You've already got yours. You've had everything in your life ripped out of the closet and put out for this horrendous garage sale by Ascension, Spirit, all of that. it totally devalued what you thought you were. But now you know your value, which is why you have the confidence to talk about exactly what was going on. So the memories, you're not lying. You're not a liar. Relationship dynamics, those are all being called into question right now. I don't care if it's family, friends, lovers. I don't care if it's colleagues. I don't care how long you've known them. I don't care if you met them this afternoon or if they've been there since day one of your first breath. It doesn't matter. Relationship dynamics are coming in for a change. And you want to know what? You are the person who's igniting that one. Every ounce of truth that you have spit out, it's been heard. People are starting to see it. And I think that it's something that is much of a relief for you. And I can't tell you enough in this reading how proud I am of you, of what you are pushing yourself through, and how empowered you are, and how you are having support coming out of the woodwork. If it hasn't happened yet, if you haven't seen an inkling of that support, it's coming in. Trust me. Very, very soon. All right. Okay, so Spirit, if they stay on this track, what do they have to look forward to? Spiritual growth? Isn't that a constant? I'm pretty sure that's a constant. You were on the expressway with that bad boy. Now I think it's just going to be kind of consistent. Decisions, forgiveness, isn't that sick? And I don't mean that in a bad way. So the forgiveness, if you're experiencing anger right now, I gotta ask, because this is one of two things. Is it hurt? That's the underlying reason, or is it fear? And who is causing that in your life? Who caused that? So this, I see you looking at them as the human that they were, or the monster, for whatever it is for you. I see you knocking them down a peg or 5 and seeing them eye to eye and taking away the stigma of whatever the person or monster was for you. And the forgiveness, it's always forgiveness for you. It's always to let yourself off the hook for whatever you had been attached to in that situation, whether it was the baggage, whether it was some control aspect of the person. But this is part of your spiritual growth. And I think that it's taking the heaviness off your heart to do this. Oh. So, I think I want to go to the archetype again. Let's see. The priest facilitates spiritual commitments, serves as a channel of spiritual energy. Now what? The fool. Fearlessly revealing emotions. Helping people laugh at the absurdity and hypocrisy. Are you revealing a hungry, hungry hypocrite in your life? The child orphan, the one that made you feel so alone, the one that made you feel victim, the one that made you constantly have to defend yourself with no alleviation. You are, whatever it is, you are their worst nightmare in revealing them. But once it's done, and you are free. You are heard, you're no longer a victim, and you're no longer feeling alone. And there will be, in some way, shape, or form, a form of forgiveness. No matter how badly you don't want to accept that now, it's okay. You don't have to. Eventually. And even if that tastes bitter in your mouth right now, go ahead, let it go. It's absolutely fine. But the seed's been planted. Do what you will with it. You don't have to water it. All right, now I want to finish this off with regular Rider-Waite. Spirit, give this boss watching this video Queen of Swords. God, I love this reading like you wouldn't believe. Okay, final card. Ah, this is beautiful. I'm actually giddy over this. Why am I so giddy? Look at you. You are so strong. You are so brave. You are full of life. This didn't kill you. You're starting to see your validation, your hard work pay off. And I see a lot of support, commitment, and vitality come back into your life. You're amazing. You're truly a miracle in this. And I am over the moon for you. I hope that this made sense. If it didn't, totally cool. Hopefully I entertained you. If you have questions about booking your own session, go ahead, reach out on the email address. And find me on any social platform. DM me. Ask questions about my holiday sale, what it includes. It's all of my services. And I really look forward to speaking with you. So until next time, stay safe, have fun, and know how much you are loved and appreciated. Go rock the day. Bye. Look at this. So I gotta ask, something coming out of the woodwork? Seems like some newfound sense of support. It seems like somebody giving you validation of not even perfectionism. This wasn't about you perfecting yourself throughout the years. This was all of the hard work that you almost involuntarily have done on yourself. This, you said yes to the soul journey and it took you for a ride. Look at this. Now, not only have you broken free of this, but whatever is coming out of the woodwork is now seeing how you broke free from something in your life. I gotta tell you, it looks like more people have been watching this than you realize. And what I'm seeing here is, first off, this is only a taste of it. It's just the start. You have a lot more incoming and you're worth all of it. And it's all real. And this is something where you can actually be free from whatever shackles you had been attached to. I feel like you've genuinely unlocked a lot of your barriers. You're not a prisoner anymore. You're free to roam. You're free to actually be happy this time. I think that that's beautiful. Let me know what your thoughts are. It's good that you're being pushed. It really is. Not literally, figuratively. It's good that you're being pushed into this mess, this chaos, this bottlenecking, boiling point of your life. This is massively serendipitous. It's to show you how you've been holding yourself back. It's stopping your self-sabotage. You got to see yourself through kinder eyes, and you got to be a little bit more compassionate with yourself. Patience is going to be a massive part of, I suppose, whatever this discomfort is. You can't fight against it. That's the major thing of this. Don't fight it. Fighting is only going to get you tired. When being pushed with this, the best action, surrender, personal generosity with yourself, really. It feels really good. It's going to give you a new normal. So let me know what that means. This has been a brutal journey, even with its highs and its lows. I'm seeing there's been massive times of loneliness, wondering if this is the course to continue, and a lot of points of giving up. But there's something that pushed you right through those points of giving up. And this, you want to know what? You really have to learn how to embrace your visionary ways, your vision for the future, your vision for authenticity and heart. There was no way to walk around this without destroying it. Something in your life absolutely had to be destroyed in some way, shape, or form to create this new world for you. And I hate saying that, trust me. This seems like it was painful, it was lonely, it was unbearable at times, but I really see that it not only made you stronger, it made you a fighter, it made you one of the most grounded and strengthened creatures that are out there. As painful as this was, I know deep in your heart, now there's two things about this. I know that deep in your heart, you wouldn't have changed this for the world. And the second thing is, I know that you also hate that it took you going through all of that to get to this. But again, even though you went through it, you wouldn't change it. So let's see what you can do with this magic. Let's see.